We are following some breaking news. State police have a house surrounded in Greene County. Now, this situation has been going on for a couple of hours now. Good evening. Police say that it started as a shots fired call inside a house in Dry Tavern, which is near routes 88 and 188.
There is a large police presence there. The surrounding homes have been evacuated and schools in the area were put on lockdown. John Shumway has more.
The sound was unmistakable.
Some popping noises like a tire pops or something like that, but we don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff. We just keep turning wrenches and changing tires.
But what followed could not be ignored.
They just started flying in, cop after cop after cop.
The police arrived from all over in such numbers because of the initial call.
State police out of Waynesburg received a call for an active shooter on 977 North 88.
Donning vests and pulling out their weapons for situations like this, the police quickly fanned out and encircled the residence.
And that's whenever they put the schools on lockdown, they were able to evacuate the neighbors and the businesses in the surrounding area.
About 2.5 hours later,
the situation's contained and there's no threat to the public at this time.
The lockdown on the schools was lifted so the kids could go home, and the State Police Special Response Team arrived with its heavy equipment to have on hand what was needed to get whoever's in that house out.
At this time, we have no evidence of any civilian casualties or injuries.
Just moments ago, Trooper Broadwater came out and told us that the situation is now over. The State Police CERT team was able to make entry into the home and found no one. There was no one in the house. There were no victims. There was earlier in the day one man who was taken into custody when police first arrived on the scene. He is still in custody, and police do not know whether he was the person who fired those shots. The investigation on that will continue. At this point, he has not been named, nor has he been charged. State police say that once they got into that house, they did find a weapon. They believe that it was the weapon used to fire the shots around noon today. And exactly who or what he was shooting at, they have no idea. But again, the good news is no one has been injured. No one has been hurt in any of this today. And the situation is now over. The state police are now cleaning up, getting ready to clear the scene and reopen Route 88. Through Dry Tavern here in just a little bit. But the investigation will continue into that man who was taken into custody virtually by the first police who arrived on the scene. Much more on our later newscast. We're now live in Dry Tavern, Greene County. John Shumway, KDKA-TV News.